If you can stand up when I say your name, starting with Xander. Xander. It's hard to roast Xander because every set of his is a self-loathing cry for help, but I'll give it a go anyways. Xander, you didn't need to tell us you're single. We already know. The most surprising information was learning at one point you weren't single. For the amount of times Xander has mentioned Instagram in his stand-up sets, you would think this motherfucker is sponsored. Xander is the kind of dude to send dick pics in Instagram vanish mode and then send a voice memo going Sit down, Xander. Alright, Silas. Yeah. From the moment his walkout song started playing, I knew we were in for a little freak show. I think the 15 seconds of silence you gave us was necessary to process Xander's set, so thank you. Speaking of 15, admitting you have a 15-pound jar of peanut butter in your closet is an awesome roundabout way to tell us you're packing. Because why else would you need that big of a jar of peanut butter? Sit down, Silas. Catherine, stand up. Roasting Catherine is also hard because it feels like kicking an injured puppy, but I'm gonna do it anyways. Every time Catherine speaks, it stuns me. It's like, okay, Michael Jackson Tourette's. Okay, Taylor Swift. Okay, masculinity. All right. Catherine is like, drawing. It's like a drawing. I don't know if you guys are familiar with OCs, but she's like a little Twitter drawing. Sit down, Catherine. Ryan. Stand up, Ryan. I think Cameron kept the Bob Dylan playing because we would have preferred listening to the rest of that song than see a picture of Ryan in high school. Jesus Christ. If you told me that was a picture of Jared Fogle as a 14-year-old, I would have believed you. Thankfully, Ryan had an incredible glow-up. He now has the vibe of a guy who buys nicotine patches for fun, so round of applause to that. Sit down, Ryan. Caroline. I think it's interesting her dad veered sharply to the right considering the fact she looks like she has parents that make her do 20 affirmations in the mirror every day. I am smart. I am kind. Instead of making friends in college, I'm gonna do stand-up comedy. Round of applause for the first ever lesbian in Fishbowl stand-up history. Even though your dating pool is probably smaller than normal, your success rate is still eons higher than some of the dudes in this club, so rock on, new girl. And lastly, TJ. Before every set, TJ paces around like a dog chasing its tail off stage like it's gonna help him. And it doesn't because he comes up here and does bad anyways. I'm kidding. I love TJ's stand-up. It's the comedy of a man who has nothing interesting to say. Like nothing of interest to say about his past, future, or present. TJ can't do 1 minute on his past, but he can do 10 minutes on Drake in the Super Bowl. So, great job. Interesting how TJ makes fun of talking to dogs when talking to TJ is like, hey man, it's almost time. Oh, what? It's almost your time, TJ. It's almost your time, TJ. Oh, okay. Sit down, TJ. And then finally, me and Sean. Me and Sean is like if you picked the two dumbest people on campus to entertain people. It just doesn't work. We just entertain each other. So much love to Sean back there. And